Hello, Dr. Terror here at your service. Or otherwise, depending on which way you look at it. Welcome to my study. I've had it newly decorated for your enjoyment. On my back wall here, you'll see a trophy. A witch doctor, a cannibal with quite an appetite for human flesh. And here, my uber sapien, a complete failure. We couldn't find a brain big enough. And over here, oh, what a pity, the last unicorn in the world. I put a bullet straight between its eyes, and here it lies now, upon my study wall. And my specimens, which I've collected from around the world, here! The swamp louse, found in the Amazonian jungle. Quite a creature, almost killed me, you know, but I defeated it, and now it lies preserved here in formaldehyde. But I'm not interested in the natural world anymore. I'm more interested in the supernatural. So join me in my laboratory, where I've been experimenting with things that you just cannot imagine. Follow me into my laboratory. Welcome to my laboratory. This is where I do my most gruesome experiments, but I need the help of my laboratory assistant, Igor. Igor!
Coming, Master! Let me tell you a story of a land 1,000 years ago. A land of vampires, a land of people, where musics were played, but the vampires, they were jealous of the people. So the people built an army, and in battle, they were vanquished by the forces of the vampire king. 2 warrior monks went into the land of the demon king, and using their powers, they closed him in the mighty hill of Yufmuk, where he lies still, imprisoned forever. But Igor has him found, and Igor will tell the doctor that there shall be a mighty punishment for those who would open his tomb. For regard the portrait yonder. The eyes of fire will be upon you. For know you this, Igor looked in the tomb, and the eyes of fire turned Igor's face to hardest stone.
Pah! Enough of this superstitious nonsense, Igor! I see nothing! To the tomb we go, if you dare! This ancient seal cannot stop the progress of science! This stone has held the vampire in this tomb for 1,000 years! Look, the vampire tomb. Not open for 1,000 years. And next to the vampires, the 2 stony monks of which Igor talked about, guarding the tomb of the vampire king. And in the middle, the inscription. Onipa estimatables. Ferretium mostapis, prosutium ramanamen. What does that mean? Well, it means a warning to anybody who opens the tomb that they will suffer eternal damnation. What absolute poppycock!
Halt! Within this tomb lies an ancient evil. Do not disturb the vampire.
Well, he has rather a lot to say for himself, doesn't he?
You have been warned. My job here is done.
Enough, you stony beast! We don't believe a word you say, or do we? Perhaps what he says is true. Do we have the courage to open the vampire's tomb? What? Nothing? Curses! Wasted! All that research! What am I going to do? First it was the Uber Sapien, a complete disaster, couldn't find my brain! Now this! Can I take any more? Was it the Igor's fault? Perhaps it was the Igor's fault. I'm going to cut off his head and remove his brain. He'll be the next. Someone's going to be the blame for this. Curses! It's the vampire! Run for your lives! Curses! This creature! Hideous! What can I do to defeat this horrible creature? I must get away quickly. Go back in, please! The vampire is back in its tomb.
The vampire? She was merely the queen of the vampires. There's another, the king of the vampires.
The king! Oh, it's fiery